Three friends.
Three opinions.
One wild conversation. This is the Triple Take Podcast. Let's get into it.
Alright, we're live, guys.
Yo, my hair is full.
Assalamualaikum. This is the Triple Take Podcast.
Come on.
Yeah, so, we have some topics. We have an agenda, people. So, we have some topics we pre-planned. Shout out to ChatGPT. And one of them, which we all might have different point of views on, also because we're in different fields.
Also, different age group.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
Yeah.
Is a college degree still worth it? I mean, I'll start off. I'm in the engineering and construction industry. To an extent, a college degree is worth it. However, if you're going through the construction route, it's totally not. I don't think a college degree is worth it if you're trying to become a construction project manager or you're trying to get into the general contracting world. I don't know how that applies to you guys.
I'm going to go with the college degree is worth it if you're not a dumbass and you didn't pick a stupid ass degree. Well, we can crush, right? On
Yeah, of course. Yeah, go crazy.
Yeah, if you pick a stupid ass liberal arts degree.
Yeah. You know what's worse?
You know what? Now you can't pay your student loan. You're not contributing anything to society. Okay? You're playing with imaginary colors and imaginary letters. You put them together and you have a feeling.
Oh,
wow.
I hit 5 different topics right in that one sentence.
Damn.
Whoever's triggered, just turn it off now. Because you will be triggered going forward. But some degrees are still worth it. If you have something, like, it's just to have something to fall back on just in case. I would say majority of the people aren't in the fields that they got their degree for to begin with. So life changes and you find certain things that you're more interested in. But at the end of the day, you have to start from somewhere. Even though I agree a lot of, I guess, the new kind of ideology that people are pushing is that you don't need a college degree to make millions of dollars. But the problem is that yes, you don't. Especially nowadays, you could one, you have the time to, right? You're not going to classes, you're not studying, you're not going to college. If you're not going to college, you have the time to substitute into putting your mind and time and effort into something else. One. Two, making quick money is much easier than making making quick money is much easier than making longer money, in a sense of establishing your base of income versus just making. You could open up an OnlyFans right now and you'll make millions. Well, to be honest, no. Majority of the OnlyFans people don't even make millions.
You know it's about to get bought out?
By who?
By some other company for $8 billion. No way. I think someone trying to buy it.
You know how it started?
What?
Cooking, right?
No, OnlyFans started because, if I'm not mistaken, it was like, oh, subscribe to my channel, I'll teach you how to bake.
Oh yeah, cooking videos, yeah.
Cooking videos and whatnot. And now it just turned into
babies.
God damn, bro.
Yeah, but I'm a computer science major, so, right now the market is terrible. Like, everybody knows that.
Yeah.
There's graphs and there's articles about this. It's the worst one right now. I believe it's 5.6%. It's higher than the.
Because everything's going offshore. If you can work from home, then I will pay some dude in India to be much cheaper and work from his home.
Not even half the cost, fraction of it.
Fractions of the cost.
But I also think that in that industry, everything's turning to licenses or certificates.
Yeah, certifications is up there. But if I could go back, I wouldn't go to college. I would just take a boot camp for about 6 to 10 months.
Yeah, but the market would still be the same.
No, but I would have graduated 3 years earlier and then got a job by 20. Yeah. But they teach you what the actual companies are looking for, the real stuff, the enterprise projects and all those things.
Yeah, but see that's why I say no. That's when I say college degree is necessary, because I can teach you how to fish.
Yeah.
Right. There's a saying teach a man how to fish, he'll eat for life. What is it called?
Or you can bring a horse to a water, you can't force it to drink.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But
that's also one.
If you don't know the basics,
No, but that's what I'm saying. They teach you the basics from like they teach
No,
you.
but these boot camps will only teach you, yo, this company needs X, Y, and Z, and they'll teach you X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Right. But what I'm saying is, a lot of people with these certificates or whatever, and I'm not saying you're dumb if you have a certificate or whatever, but I feel like the years that you spend in college gives you the basic and more in-depth knowledge. To start you off with basic and it gets to in-depth knowledge.
Yeah.
That if you're asked a question, you don't stutter. You don't think twice. So, for example, if I'm not going to use that example because I don't know anything about computer science, but let's say you helped build the laptop, right? I can get somebody who's worked on in Intel, who built Dell, Dell and whatever, has worked through, knows the whole process of what goes into a laptop, versus someone who knows how to work the keyboard. If I ask that person, the person who's working the keyboard, he can be proficient, and that's all I need him to do is work the keyboard. But as soon as the laptop breaks down, I don't know.
Yeah, but they're also in school, like in colleges, they're not teaching you how to build a laptop either.
The first 2 semesters of a college is useless.
Years.
And also, you're taking these stupid, which only I don't understand, man. Like in America, we waste money in the first 2 semesters of college taking photography classes and stuff like that, just because they want you to be more.
Yeah.
They make it requirements, which is like, dude, I'm paying money, so why are you required? I've never dealt with paying something for something and then you dictate what I'm paying for. Bitch, I'm paying for it. What the fuck are you doing?
But like, if you go to private
3 religion classes.
bro.
Yeah. Let's take 3 religion classes. You had to take 3.
Damn, I was supposed to take religion class and a language class,
Yo,
which I somehow got out of because I don't know.
It's all a scheme for money. The first 2 years, you don't learn anything.
It's just English, math. That's it, pretty much, or like
No,
sociology,
you
psychology.
Learn basic English and math, but like that could be shut down in 1 year. And like the first 2 semesters of like the what is that University 101 or like there was literally a class.
Yeah.
To learn about the universe, I was like,
or the ethics class. Ethics kind of makes sense.
Yeah, but
depending on which field you're going into, but I don't think it should be mandatory for everyone.
But back to the point, you can also take a public speaking class.
Yeah.
And then,
dude, I'm with you, cause like even in like if I was to go back, alhamdulillah, I'm happy where I'm at. But if I was to go back, I'd probably become a plumber.
Really?
I'd probably become a plumber, an electrician. Dude, people don't understand the trades. Yeah, the trades are absolutely.
I blame our parents for that.
Yeah,
but it's like hands-on work though.
Yeah, bro. Hands-on work.
Yo, call the plumber right now. That he's gonna charge you $300 just to come here.
Yeah, but he has to come all the way here, put in actual like labor
and then
work.
He's gonna charge you $3,000, bro.
Yeah, it's true, but
no, I work with these unions. I
blame our parents. What is it? First generation? That's us, right?
Yeah.
When they always were like, no, a degree is much more important. A degree. The concept of a Desi people, the concept that someone's in a suit and tie makes more money that someone comes home with dirty hands is the stupidest thing.
The white collar, blue collar.
But it's also not just about that. It's also about like the status of you being educated.
No, dude.
Like, who gives a fuck?
Like, dude, my friend, a good friend.
I agree with you. I'm well educated people, including myself, that are broke.
No, it's true.
I could put a good suit on, go to work, and come home with $20.
Yeah.
An electrician could go with like a
hoodie on or something.
Shirt, and come home with $200.
A good friend of mine, he graduated high school a year after me, so he was a year younger than me, and he finished his electrical program actually. With like a year and a half.
Yo, shout out to community college.
And he literally made 6 figures as soon as he graduated. He actually did the lights in this room. Shout out to him. He knows who he is.
But also, with trades, you're not blocked. You're not restricted to one company.
Yeah.
You could work for.
You can have your own company.
But you could work for X, Y, and Z as an electrician.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna stop you from working privately and getting paid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can build up your clients.
Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Like a lot of companies, especially in my field, if you work for a certain company, it's called non-compete. What is it called?
Non-compete agreement.
Something like that. You can't work for anybody else on the side or anything like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to disclose. I know, like, if you work for certain companies but you drive Uber on the side, you have to disclose that you drive Uber. Bro, that's none of your business on what I do on the weekends.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah, because it's just Uber.
Yeah, but honestly, if I could go back, I'd probably be an electrician or a plumber.
If I go back, I'll do.
Brother, you understand? In the weekends, even if I didn't want to work, I don't want to work.
Yeah, it's your
You know what I
average.
mean?
Yeah, but I'll take the boot camp, get it done in like 6 to 10 months, and then land a job right away because they guarantee you, not guarantee, but it's like 98% chance of you getting into a good position.
Yeah, even with trades, you can become you can get up there. Like if you talk about underwater welding, those guys.
Skills always gonna outplay like
underwater welding. I don't know how much they pay them, but that's crazy.
Yo,
yeah,
it's like
I didn't know it was possible at first. Like,
dude, it's the people that do they have to dive underwater, and you only you're limited to a time duration because of the pressures, and you're also limited to your scope of work. So after every 45 minutes, you got to be pulled out. You gotta take you off, put you in a decompressing chamber because of water pressure.
Oh, it shrinks your body, right?
Yeah, the water
hurts
pressure
your bones.
intense. Yeah.
But see, those people should get paid a lot.
I'm
comfy on a fucking seat in an office. Meanwhile, someone underwater welding some shit.
But it's like working hard, working smart, pretty much.
Yeah, it's not. No, a lot of people in offices are not smart.
Yeah.
Ever since AI came out, not anymore.
Yeah, I use ChatGPT for everything, bro.
I use it to my advantage, bro.
No. These new kids coming into the workforce. You know what they use ChatGPT. What is it? Chat?
GPT.
It's a P.
GPT.
Yeah, GPT.
Yeah.
For everything.
Yeah, you should be able to know the basics of it and then use it to your advantage to
basics.
Expedite
I
the
once
work.
was hovering over an associate.
Yeah.
And she was asking ChatGPT, how do I write an email to my manager?
Which is you.
To request PTO. And I'm like, you need help from ChatGPT?
To
write an email?
I never used ChatGPT until a week and a half ago.
P.
ChatGPT.
GP.
What do you say?
D. He gives one a B in it.
Adobe, like GPT, GPT, Adobe.
Yeah.
I used AI for the first time a week and a half ago only because my VP used it. And he's like, different generation.
Yeah, but he has the
he said,
you already been through everything.
We had to put an emergency plan together, and he's like, dude, just use AI. I'm like,
alright, bet.
Okay. He's like, your counterpart does it all the time.
But you should only use it to expedite your work.
Yeah.
Not to do your work.
Yeah.
You know what
yes.
I mean?
But people abuse
it. Work.
Yeah, that's what
do your work.
Abuse it.
Yeah, abusing is crazy.
The amount of time it took that person to talk to ChatGPT.
You could have wrote an email.
I'm not gonna lie, this trip that I went to Cali, right?
Yeah.
On ChatGPT, right?
Yeah.
So it's not putting on AI, whatever.
Yeah.
I asked it, what's the weather like? What outfits to wear?
Yeah.
And give me real ideas, Instagram story ideas, TikTok ideas. And you know what I did? It broke it down because I told him I'm going for 10 days. These are my stops.
Oh, day by day, right?
It broke it down day by day. Not even that. It linked the outfit. Oh, the shorts you can buy from here.
Yeah.
The weather over there is sunny, so you can probably wear this bracelet. Link the bracelet. I was like, damn.
I'm about to put these medical people on something. You could put the entire PDF textbook in your ChatGPT and ask them questions, whatever related, instead of going through the entire book.
But you can control F.
Huh?
If you have a PDF,
but you can literally ask questions a
legit question.
Yeah, can you find this for me, or can you
elaborate
a little more on this section, or
crazy.
can you go to this section of this book?
First of all, don't tell these dumb doctors that.
Nah. But it's just what I'm saying is instead of you going through every page to look for it, you can use that as to your advantage.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Also engineering books or whatever book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use it to use some of the standard codes for engineering stuff.
I actually GPT all the time to give me a project idea to work on with Java, Spring Boot, all those technologies, and it caters to one specific project that would have all these, and then it gives me a breakdown. You should have these many folders, and this should be your class names and everything, except for the actual code. It just breaks it down. It's pretty useful if you know how to use it.
It's pretty powerful.
Use it, not abuse it.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy though? They released this version or whatever free to us, right? Whoever did,
when it first came out, yeah.
When it first came out. Imagine what they really have in store.
Yeah, because GPT-5 is about to come out this year, and they compare ChatGPT 4 is like this, and GPT-5 is this big. So you can imagine the comparison, how crazy it's gonna be. And this the COO said it's gonna come out this year, for sure. Yeah, by the end of the year.
That's crazy.
So it's gonna.
Do you think that some jobs are gonna be taken away?
Yeah, easily. The jobs that don't require.
And I think that's why blue collar jobs, like trade jobs, will always be there.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna have AI do plumbing or electrician.
My VP was like, to a certain point, it's gonna replace even the president.
Oh,
but even like that's like way down the line. But like, it will get to that point because they're making.
I'm pretty sure Trump's probably like,
AI. Someone's like,
no. Trump's asking ChatGPT, yo.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about this bill, bro?
Cook me some. What is it? Today's.
Or we don't know it. Like I know they get paid. Like they have like media trainers and like people that write their speeches or whatever.
Yeah.
But maybe the writers use AI or something.
They probably do. But you can find out if someone used ChatGPT. You can put the same prompt in AI and ask if it's written by AI. Yeah. That's what they do in colleges now. They have AI just for that. Just to.
How would you know?
It's a different language. But you can even modify that. You can tell ChatGPT to speak in a human tone. You can put your own text words and say, say it in my tone, in my way.
You know what was crazy?
And it will like cater to your whatever you want.
Level of
intelligence.
You know what's crazy? This is gonna sound annoying and cringy. I asked AI to give me a caption for one of my posts, right, on Instagram, and he gave me in Hindi. Like, I said,
Urdu or Hindi?
Like Urdu, Hindi. It asks you want in Hindi, you want Sufi Urdu.
Oh shit,
dude! And I even told him like the scene. I said, the Golden Gate Bridge in the back, me in the front, wind blowing.
Damn, you went that deep into it?
Yo, I didn't know I could.
You have to post your picture in there, and then be like, can you give me a caption for this picture?
I didn't know I could, and then what I did? You know what it did? It asked me, do you want to reference a Bollywood song?
To it, yeah. That's where you got it from?
So that's where I got it from. I was like, what? And then I put Pardes.
It matched the song too. That's where it was recorded too. The actual song is from that bridge.
So I put Pardes and whatnot. And it literally said, Pardes, the year it was. And it gave me captions in like Urdu, Hindi. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Bro, one time I would just, how you could speak to ChatGPT, right?
Yeah.
I was just speaking to it one day, like asking questions. It started answering me in Urdu. Because I think my mom or dad, he heard, like the ChatGPT heard in the back, someone talking in different language. And he started giving me answer in Urdu. Started speaking Urdu to me.
That's crazy.
I was like, bro, it's like, listen to everything.
That's fire. It's definitely going to backfire down the line somehow.
Yeah, they're already working on synthetic AI that has like
feeling,
real skin, and then AI can think for himself. Some AI
I'm with it, yo.
Some AI committed suicide in Japan or China or something because it was like overworked.
People are.
I believe
you got humans overworked.
Out there,
But what do you call it? I'm with it, man. Like, give me a robot. I could use somebody to wash my car, do the dishes. So what are they gonna do?
Oh, they have.
What are they gonna do? Record me? Who gives a shit?
They have robots in one of the restaurants that cook the meal for you.
Yeah. The waiters?
No, it has two hands and whatever.
Like hibachi?
No, it's not hibachi, but actual like full-on meal. You can put from the menu. You can pick whatever food you want, and you can see it in like it's in California. It's a screen, not a screen. It's like a glass. And there's 2-3 hands, and then cooking, robotic hands.
That's fine.
And they move the pot, and they put it back, and they whisk it. Like, bro, it's crazy.
Imagine that at home.
Oh yeah.
Like you should.
But that's like crazy money right now. I mean, down the line it will be cheaper.
50, 100 years down the line.
No.
We're not gonna be.
But you're thinking about it at home. Not like even just at home, right? Think about it. Like your school cafeteria.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they gotta get rid of those.
Think about it at work.
Big ass aunties, bro. Yo, these cafeterias.
Those aunties be helping out. Sometimes
they give you the extra chocolate milk. They give you the extra chocolate.
Yeah, when you open the chocolate milk, it's all like goo and everything, bro. It's like expired.
My favorite was the peanut butter jelly sandwiches in the circle. What are they called? Smarties.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You microwave those and it's like
all those
the patches.
And
Unstoppable.
Unstoppable. And the square pizza on Friday.
Oh yeah, bro. You know what to do? What was it? Grilled cheese sandwich. poof, what was it, hot Cheetos in there.
I'll do with the bagel, with the cream cheese bagel.
That's nasty.
Until I found out everything is haram, bro.
Yeah, now we.
This guy, I don't want to.
He ruined
I don't want to name him, but he ruined every.
Chester's.
Yeah, he ruined every single snack.
Cheetos.
After he had all his fun, he ruined it for me. I'm like 6 years younger than him, and he ruined it for me, bro.
After he had all his fun, he's
that
like,
ass.
let me ruin it for you guys.
Like, why do you need to look at every bag, bro? Just let it be.
Oh, how to cheese enzyme could count.
Yeah, like just count enzyme, bro. Like, could be anything.
Yo, nah.
I'm tight because Chester was so good, bro. I love Chester, bro.
So good.
I was so tight when that got ruined.
You know, the day of, when the night, he told us at nighttime, the day of, I went to BJ's, I got the big bags.
Yeah, you were telling me. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, damn.
I'll cut it out.
Then beep told us the name. I mean, told us the that it was haram.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, technically, I didn't read it yet.
I didn't know they sell it near my house, so I never like had it for so long until I found out and it got ruined, bro. I blame this guy.
Chester's was so good.
You know who you are.
Oreo cookies apparently is haram too.
No, they never said it's haram or halal.
Halal, yeah.
Alright, first of all, I ain't trusting it then. No, yeah, they went on Twitter or something and said.
Oh, actually, right, yeah.
Never said it was.
Someone
halal.
said in the chat.
Yeah, I'm not trusting that then.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Then don't ruin that for me too, bro. Cause like sometime at night, that whole dude gets on,
Yo, Musa. God forbid you leave it. Musa be finishing it the whole night, yo. Chips.
Honestly, just
cookies.
10 cookies, bro. But like, if you read the calories,
one cookie is like 200 calories.
Yeah, it's like it's 90. It's up there though, bro.
90?
One cookie though, 90 is a lot.
Crazy.
Yeah. And then people want to buy the double stuffed and shit. Like,
no, you know what's the
if
best?
You're hurting
you know
your
what's
body,
the best?
you might as well hurt it all.
Yeah, one way, yeah.
You know what's the best? They only come out during Halloween. The orange stuff one.
Yeah.
I know there's no difference, but the coloring. But,
bro,
that's nasty.
they have the thin ones now for like skinny people.
Yeah,
And then the double stuff with chocolate, everything in there. College is a scam. You pay so much. Unless you go to a private school,
No,
but even then you have to pay a lot.
Even college, you're not even paying for like. There comes a point you're not even.
Okay.
There comes a point that college, you're not even paying for the education. You're also paying for the connections that you build in college.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, if you really think about it, like
you're only there to build connections and use connections.
It's not even that, yo. It's like if step back and think about how like society has like class system that we say we don't have, but we do. It's who can afford what, right?
Yeah.
Some companies don't even recruit from certain colleges.
Why?
They prefer.
They know how difficult that college is, and you have to be smart to get through it.
Yeah,
so they're not even going to go through anyone else.
Think about it, like a lot of people would be like, they know what type of person they want, and that type of person has the money to afford X college, so they will go and recruit from that college.
Yeah, and that's the only person who can graduate from the
school.
You're
paying for names. Yeah. You're not paying for...
I saw the name, bro.
I see that with my college.
Yeah, not with my college.
Like your college is known for engineering. So people will go to engineering. It could be $100,000, but people are like, yo, I know that I need to get an engineering job, so I need to go to that college. You could get the same degree for $20,000 a year. But then you run that risk of being recruited by a bigger firm, a smaller firm, or like you're playing that risk. With college, like bro, engineering, for example, it ain't changing. Yeah. You're teaching the same thing, but one college is going to charge you $100,000, the other college is going to charge you $20,000.
Yeah. Sorry, my college, my department got blacklisted. My entire in 20.
I think I read that.
Yeah. The entire computer science department was blacklisted because people cheated. So when they got to their interview part, they didn't know anything. They were just they cheated their way out of school.
Yeah.
And then when they got to actually job and interviews, they didn't know shit.
That's what 90% of college students are doing now with
ChatGPT. Yeah.
Everything like that.
They even taking the interview with ChatGPT.
That's why I said, yo, if I'm in my deathbed, don't bring me to a hospital, bro. Because by the time these kids become doctors, I don't want nobody giving me advice on anything, bro.
There's actually a season when new doctors, when you transition into an actual doctor, there's an actual season, like a time frame.
Are you talking about Grey's Anatomy?
No. It's a time period where after you graduate, let's say you graduate June, whatever. So they list July, August, and September the season of more deaths or something like that because new doctors are coming.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna search it up.
That's crazy. But honestly, in the future, we're not gonna be dealt by real people anyway. It's gonna be all robotics. Even the brain surgeries nowadays.
I'm okay with that.
It's all.
I'm perfectly okay with that. You ask a doctor a question, I kid you not, they'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
Tylenol, ibuprofen, unless it's a serious medical emergency.
But if it's like really serious, they tell you to ice pack your. That's it. That's all there.
Didn't he go to the doctor with his ankle or knee? They were like, yeah, it's okay. Yo, what do you mean?
Until you get an X-ray, you can't get an MRI until you get an X-ray first, which is pretty stupid. If the doctor said you need MRI, you should be able to get an MRI right away. And then
you gotta
it's a whole tangent, bro.
You gotta wait a week.
To get the results, even though you get it right away.
Bro, it's just a scam to get your freaking
and
insurance.
Then by the time you see the doctor, I think it's already healed. Because they push it to like months away.
It's just a scam just to get all your
everything's
billed.
Especially college. I'm not wavering from my point of view.
No, I think it's
for certain degrees.
Yeah, for certain degrees.
Like medical and engineering is different.
Yeah, you need a degree for that.
Yeah. I say medical people should be tested
every year. Every 6 months, bro.
No, we are. Engineers are.
No, I'm talking about medical people.
Not tested, but
but you guys hold the infrastructure of this entire world.
Yeah, you hold the bridge that I'm crossing.
Yeah, that
should be tested.
More important. That's like thousands of people.
I'm going 50 floor high. You should be tested before you build that building. Doctors should be tested every 6 months. I don't care what you know or you don't know. Every 6 months. But you know what they should do? They should test only in the field that you're in.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to
your specialty.
Yeah, if you're in a specialty, like you shouldn't be like if you're a what is it called?
Heart doctor.
If you're a heart surgeon, you shouldn't be tested on knees.
Foot doctor or whatever.
Yeah, but like if you
internal med or family.
No, what's the foot doctor called?
Podiatrist.
Right? Oh yeah, podiatrist. Yeah.
What's it called?
What's the foot doctor called?
The bone doctor.
Bone is orthopedic.
Orthopedic, yeah.
Is for the bones.
Bones, yeah.
Bones.
The foot doctor.
You're right. Whatever that shit is.
Every 6 months, I don't care. Argue in the comments.
Even doctors.
Even if you're a doctor, argue in the comments. Let's be honest. You're gonna Google the answer of whatever I ask.
Yeah, I believe every time they leave the room, I feel like they go to a different room and then chat GPT. What is this guy asking me? I don't know shit.
No, there's a.
But sometimes if you research yourself,
WikiMed.
If you research yourself, and then you go into the meeting, right? Like with you.
Oh yeah, you can challenge him.
No, not challenge him. Even if you start saying that, I read this, I did this, they try to throw it under the carpet you're over exaggerating.
Yeah.
I'm asking you real questions. Just because you don't know the answer because you need 5 minutes, that's fine. Just tell me that.
There's a lot of stuff you gotta
I don't expect you to know everything, but let's not lie about it. Let's not be like, oh, just because I got a white coat on, I'm the smartest person. No, I know really dumb doctors, bro.
We have an unlocked character sitting over there.
He's gonna be here in the next few episodes.
In and out.
Big white t-shirts.
Yeah.
Baggy jeans.
Oh, baggy jeans are in now.
Bro.
Low-key, I missed that already.
Baggy jeans are in now, though.
Before, girls used to wear tight pants and guys used to wear baggy pants. And now girls wear baggy pants and guys wear tight jeans, bro.
But I'm with it, though.
What, tight jeans?
Girls wearing baggy clothes and stuff, I'm with it.
No, yeah, I like
No, but I'm saying, guys wearing tight jeans.
Yeah, that was the
skinny
jeans era.
Yeah.
Super skinny, too.
Super skinny,
super skinny. Shit,
unless you work out and you grew into it, that's different. That's my case.
Bro,
it's so annoying.
There's some jeans I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, I gotta get new ones.
I should have not did like that, yo.
But you know,
bro, my dress pants, my
bad. That's my excuse. I'm like, yo, I can't do legs, bro.
Yeah.
I can't fit it on my pants.
Legs is good 3 months. No, breaks every 3 months. Yeah.
Nah.
For me, it's my thighs will be tight, but my calves are fine.
Yeah. Bro,
and that sucks because you know what happens then? You can't even put your phone in your pocket.
Yeah, you can't.
Because then your phone is popping
literally
out.
Sticks out. Yeah.
It's bulging.
Yeah.
Or dress pants. Sometimes the way to tell if it's nicely fitted though, because sometimes you wear dress pants and it looks like elephant ears, your pockets are coming out.
Yeah. All sideways, talking about
Yeah, so you gotta get them
tailored.
Yeah. I got them tailored from Pakistan. They still didn't fit. Cause my thighs are pretty.
But you were there.
More. Oh yeah. I gave my size. I gave every inch of my pretty much legs, and I think the material was just a little too stiff, so I just way too tight.
You gotta make a trip to Pakistan, man.
Yo, people don't think about it, yo. I was telling you.
Yeah.
Go to Pakistan.
But I'm gonna do that for sure.
$600, $700, up to $1,000 tailor suit you're gonna get here. You get 20, bro.
20 of them, and nice material, authentic material.
Well, who's coming up to you feeling your pants and stuff?
No, some
like,
material you can just tell by looking at it.
Me and
yeah, but like if you're that close feeling me up, yo, then you
Yeah.
got another problem. Like, why are you touching me like that?
Me and the unlocked character, me and Musa, last time we went to Pakistan, there was a whole section with Zara. And this was pre.
Oh, I didn't even know there was Zara in Pakistan. I went recently.
This is pre-boycott, free Palestine. Show them the flag. Show them the flag.
Oh yeah.
Free Palestine.
Straight up banned.
Yeah. Yeah.
So